Before we begin, if you enjoy my content, could you please consider subscribing? It'll tell you every single time I post a brand new video. YouTube isn't the kindest to my channel when it comes to getting views, so every single subscriber really matters. Here's my review of Joseph Joestar. Do I think you should get him? Well, what I think is... Okay, with the intro out of the way, let's get started. Joseph Joestar is an all-ranges character that is primarily used up close. Joseph Joestar is mostly used for his high pressure. Joseph Joestar's main weaknesses is that if he overcommits to something, he'll end up getting punished for it. One odd thing about Joseph Joestar compared to many other characters in the roster is that you can throw out every single one of his moves and they'll most likely land. This makes Joseph Joestar a very unpredictable character. Even though he's not the hardest to learn, he is far harder to learn than his predecessor Jonathan Joestar, as his combo timings need to be a lot more precise to get his maximum damage. Joseph Joestar is definitely designed to be the next step up from a beginner character. Once you've mastered the basics, you should move on to someone like Joseph Joestar to get a better grasp of the advanced techniques that you can learn. Joseph Joestar is definitely considered one of the characters that is at the top of the tier list, and you'll see him used by very good players quite frequently. Last episode, we introduced a brand new list system going from 1 to 5, 5 being the lowest, 1 being the highest. What this list does is explains how hard it is to learn a character and play them. Please note that the higher a character is up the list does not equal to how good they will be in game. I've decided to put Joseph Joestar on tier 4 for the whole point that he's a little bit harder to play than Jonathan, and his combos are slightly more advanced. Troublesome Battlegrounds 2 does a really good job of making most moves combo together, but what are the best combos for Joseph Joestar? With the tier list out of the way, I say we get on to the next topic. Joseph Joestar's moveset. Joseph Joestar has a 5-string long left-click combo just like every other character in the game, and it knocks back on the final punch. Although, when Joseph Joestar has his Hammond bar charged, it goes from 3 damage to 4 damage. This right here is Joseph Joestar's Hammond bar. You need to have at least 10% of this up to use any of the moves I'm about to talk about. A feature that not a lot of people know about this bar is when you reach it all the way to the top, he does a fist pump. And whilst that fist pump is active, he's invincible, meaning he can't be damaged. Okay, so Joseph Joestar's first move, Clacker Volley. This is considered a combo extender even though it knocks people away at the end. Joseph swings forward 2 pairs of Hammond infused clackers. The damage is 4 damage per hit. If you add up all the numbers together, it's 16 damage in total. The cooldown is roughly 15 seconds. You'll most likely be throwing this out after a click string combo, but sometimes you can throw it out if the enemy's close enough. This move is definitely the most important for combos. Now on to Joseph Joestar's second move, Hammond B Overdrive. This move is quite close ranged. Joseph Joestar connects an enemy with a string infused with Hammond. The damage is 15 and the cooldown is roughly 20 seconds. This move works really similar to Jonathan Joestar's Sendo Hammond Overdrive, except this one doesn't knock anyone away. If you can manage to block break someone, using this move's really good because you can combo off of it. You can also combo off of hitting it just normally. This move is also blockable, and if blocked can be easily punished. For an example, if they were to block this move, you're stunned for at least a second, meaning they can easily start up a full combo on you. The best time to do this is when someone's dodging, because while someone's dodging, they can't activate their block. Okay, Joseph Joestar's third move, Cola Overdrive. This move acts as a block break and a projectile. Joseph pops forward a cola bottle cap infused with Hammond. This bottle cap does 12 damage and the cooldown is roughly 20 seconds. When using this ability, you need to not think of its damage, but more of its block breaking capability. If you have an enemy that likes to turtle a lot, which basically means they like to block all the time, then using this is definitely the right move. Try to make opportunities where the enemy needs to block your incoming move, and then use this. Another good use for this move would be to stop enemies from doing other moves. For an example, if a Joestar or a Dio is trying to do a time stop, you can use this move to stop the time stop from even happening. Or if a Giorno is trying to use his healing move, you can use this to stop that as well. I think you get the gist of it, but make sure you've always got one on hand. Joseph Joestar's fourth move, Clacker Boomerang. This move is a block break, but it's also perfect blockable. It's a projectile and holdable. Joseph lobs forward a pair of Hammond infused clackers that act similar to a boomerang, with the returning attack being a block breaker. The returning boomerang is perfect blockable. The first hit does 10 damage and the last hit does 5 damage, but if it block breaks them, it'll also do 10 damage. The cooldown is roughly 15 seconds. This move is extremely good for applying pressure onto opponents that you want to combo. It can also be used during combos for extra damage. Now on to Joseph Joestar's last move, Tommy Gun Barrage. This move shoots many projectiles. Joseph brings out a Tommy gun and starts shooting forward. The damage is 0.6 damage per hit, and the cooldown is roughly 20 seconds. This move can be used at the end of a click punch combo for very high damage, or can be used when someone's blocking to block break them. This move is better the closer you are to the target. Okay, so now we'll go over some of Joseph Joestar's combos. Joseph Joestar, compared to Jonathan Joestar, has quite a lot of different combos he can use. Even though you could call these variants of the main combo, I'm classing some of them as different combos for a reason, as they can be used in different situations. Okay, so first up we'll go for a simple one. To perform this combo, you need to do 4 click punches in a row, followed by his clacker volley. After they get knocked away, use his cola overdrive. This combo will do around 50% to 60% of their health. This combo can also be performed with clacker boomerang. Although this combo does less damage than the version with the ham-on bottle cap, it still has the upside of the clacker boomerang block breaking when it comes back. Now let's move on to Joseph Joestar's bread and butter combo. To perform this combo, first you'll need to do 4 click punches followed by Tommy gun. Then close the distance with a dash and continue your click punch string. After the second click punch string, use clacker volley again, followed by another dash and another click punch string. End this combo off with a move of your choosing. As you can see, this combo nearly does 100% of their health. You can try to end this combo off with a cola overdrive to get 100% health, but it isn't guaranteed and slightly risky. Here's a really good high pressure combo to use on someone who's addicted to blocking. First off, use a Tommy gun followed by ham-on bottle cap. This breaks their block long enough for you to dash in and do a click string combo, followed by a clacker volley, followed by a dash and another click string combo. Whatever you decide to do after this is up to you. Another good combo would be a click string followed by a cola overdrive, into another click string, then a clacker volley, into a dash, into another click string, then a clacker boomerang followed by some clicks with it, into a Tommy gun. That's probably the highest damage you're going to get off a block in the entire game. I did tell you Joseph Joestar does get slightly more advanced than Jonathan Joestar, and by slightly I mean a lot more advanced than Jonathan Joestar. His combos are really intricate and hard to do, but with enough practice you can do them as if they were child's play. Now for the answer you've all been waiting for. Do I think you should play Joseph Joestar? Maybe. Joseph Joestar's pretty good, but he's got some insane weaknesses as well. I hate that when you want to get a combo off smoothly, you need to at least cut off your left testicle for it. I do find it annoying when there's an enemy Joseph who only runs away till he gets his abilities back, which is a viable strategy, yes, but it's very annoying, so please don't do it. When it comes to fighting a Joseph Joestar, the best thing you could possibly do against it is try and block all his moves until he's just ran out of them, and then start attacking him. But if you're the Joseph Joestar and you see someone trying to do this to you, the best idea would be to hold on to some of your moves so you've always got an option available. You can see that Joseph Joestar is designed to be one of those kinds of characters to teach you more about the game and the advanced mechanics it can have, with his more intricate combos compared to those that are meant for beginners. Joseph Joestar is definitely a must-play character for everyone trying to learn to become a pro at this game. But Joseph Joestar definitely isn't the hardest character to learn in the roster, and his playstyle is quite easy to understand, explaining why he's only tier 4 on the list I said about earlier. He's good in both casual as well as 1v1s and 2v2s by far, and he definitely beats most of the other characters in the roster. Joseph Joestar is definitely very fun in casual, definitely very good in ranked, and you should 100% try him. In our next video, we'll be covering Jotaro Kujo. Jotaro Kujo is definitely a little bit harder than Joseph Joestar when it comes to playstyle, but learning his combos is a little more simple. I would say Joseph Joestar is a little better than balanced, and he kinda has a few things that make him slightly overpowered. His one-shot kill combo definitely is hard to hit, but it is still a one-shot kill combo, which makes him slightly not balanced. If I was to change anything about Joseph Joestar, I'd make it so his combo doesn't do as much damage, but it's easier to hit. That'd make him more beginner-friendly for the tier area that he's at. Although, at his current state, I wouldn't call him overpowered enough to need an instant nerf. He is still kinda fine in the state that he is. By you not having a stand, your click punch is surprisingly short. So trying to start those combos is a pain in the ass, but you can use your moves to assist you. Another good tip would be to non-stop trying to fill up your Hammond bar whenever you have a chance. I may not have talked about it during the move section, but I did talk about it in the Jonathan Joestar guide, on how you heal when you use the Hammond bar. The more you fill it, the more you heal. So by keeping it topped up, you are actually gaining health. On average, you top up your Hammond bar about 4 times or 5 times per life on ranked. That's about 20 to 25 health that you'll be gaining. I hope you all enjoyed my video, thank you all for staying to the end. The next video will be Jotaro Kujo like I said earlier. And before you ask, yes, I do plan on doing every single character in Troublesome Battlegrounds 2, so please don't ask for any character reviews to come early, because I'll eventually get around to it. And if you enjoyed this video, could you please consider subscribing, since it really helps me a lot. This has been Bizaah, and I still have no closer.